roly-poly chewing on this tomato plants. How this is a slicer tomato. It starts to bulb, then we will start. Hello, good morning. I hope you're doing wonderful today, and come join me as we harvest some vegetable and do a succession planting with these onions. But first, let's harvest all the tomatoes from these tomato plants. How this is a slicer tomato, 4th of July slicer tomato variety. We got the seedling from Home Depot, and it was transplanted late. I mean, it's not late, but during the heat wave. So although the plant is growing big, it hasn't produced a lot of tomatoes. But yeah, we got few, not bad. Next year we will be planting a little bit early, like May or early June, something like that, sometime like that. So yep, we will remove these plants because it's getting cooler nowadays. The weather is pretty nice. It's in the low 70s, so these plants, they will not produce any more tomatoes because it's pretty cold for them. So under that, if you notice, we have those bush beans. So we will remove all this one and also the bush beans, and we will plant some onion seedlings. Those are bulbing onions. So if you notice, in this area, we didn't the plants in this area didn't produce much bean pods, and I believe it's because it was shaded by that tomato. And as we all know, beans, it needs full sun. But in this area of the beans, they produce much more bean pods. So that's pretty amazing. So these beans, we planted these beans originally as a cover crop in preparation for onion planting in this area, and we didn't really anticipated to get harvest from them. But look at that, we got some harvest. So this one, I think the other day I saw some roly-poly chewing on this bean pod. So I think they like the sweetness of the starch from those bean pods. Anyway, as I've said, we originally sow some seeds here for cover crops. And yep, so after we harvest all this one and remove the plants, we will amend the soil and plant some onion seedlings. So those are our last seedlings, sweet Spanish Utah jumbo onion. That's what it's called. So the good thing in planting these beans is they are pretty low maintenance. So we just at first we just amended the soil with the compost, and when we sow the seeds, we just put some irrigation, and that's it. We didn't put any extra fertilizer. We didn't treat them for the pests, and yeah, we just let them be. We just let them grow and do its thing. So yep, they're pretty low maintenance. And one more thing is they are member of the legume plants, where they have the roots. They have nodes that it fixes the nitrogen in the soil. So that's perfect for the plants that we will be planting here next, which is onion, because as we all know, onions they need a lot of nitrogen. So first we remove the hay mulch, and we will apply some organic fertilizer. So this is a blend of garden sown, blood meal, and bone meal. And then next we'll spread some chicken manure. So this provides some organic matter in our soil. So since the area has sunk a little bit we will be adding a little bit of this garden soil. Next, we will put back the mulch. So mulch is very important because it keeps the soil moist, and especially for these onion plants, the soil needs to be moist all the time. Next up, we'll give this bed a good soak of water because we just put some soil and compost and then some fertilizer. So we have to moisten it. We have to moisten it good so that it will help them to keep going. Especially for the fertilizer, it needs to be moistened so that it starts to be breaking down. Anyway, we have here our last seedling of this sweet Utah Spanish onion. So, quick tip for breaking down the soil in order to prevent the root damage. We'll just soak it with this in the bucket of water continuously, or we'll just spray it with water. Either is okay. So, yep, let's plant the seedlings. So again, this variety of onion is called sweet Spanish Utah jumbo onion. I think that's the name. Anyway, so they grow big, they are sweet, and we'll just plant it 3 inches apart. Yeah, I think that's okay. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. By the way, I want to say thank you so much for all those who are watching my videos. Thank you so much for all those who have subscribed, and we really appreciate you. Thank you so much. So we're all done planting onions. Next, we'll have to give them liquid fertilizer and also Epsom salt. So Epsom salt, I use Epsom salt when transplanting because this helps prevent transplant shock. And we are using Alaska 511 Alaska fish fertilizer. This is high in nitrogen, so we're gonna be drenching this in those newly transplanted seedlings. So the ratio is 2 tablespoons per gallon of water. There you go. And we'll just give them a quick drench of this Alaska liquid fish fertilizer. So hopefully this will help them to get established, and then hopefully this will prevent them from getting a transplant shock. And when these plants gets established, we will start giving liquid fertilizer every 3 weeks until we start noticing some bulbing happening. So when it starts to bulb, then we will stop fertilizing them. So there you go. We already finished harvesting and planting these onion seedlings. And yeah, thank you thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for watching our videos, and you take care always. So watch out for our next video as we prepare this harvest. We'll be cooking something delicious, so stay tuned. And again, thank you so much, and may God bless you all. Bye for now.